Keep playing with me, because if I get fucking screenshot album, I got over 3,000 screenshots, okay? Since 2019, okay? I'm not a dummy. I'm not. I will literally expose everything, okay? Play with your mother, play with your 30,000 kids, but don't play with me, because I'm going to keep going. That's what you're not understanding.
Gorgeous doll is back at it again, and this time, she's spilling some serious tea on Future, calling out his obsessive fixation on Ciara and exposing some wild DL activities he's allegedly been involved in. She has so much dirt on him that Future reportedly tried to slap her with a gag order just to keep her quiet about what he's been doing behind the scenes. I don't know what's in the water. Gorgeous has been drinking lately, but she's on a roll. She just accused Lotto of putting hands on a baby after discovering her situation with 21 Savage. And before we could even process that drama, she spun the block and set her sights on Future. Now, she's putting him on blast for everything he's been doing to sabotage Ciara and Russell's relationship. All this chaos kicked off just a few days ago when Gorgeous hopped online and made Future's life a nightmare, exposing their 5-year secret affair after he allegedly tried to shut her down with a gag order. It's unclear why he suddenly felt the need to silence her, but she wasn't about to let that slide. Instead, she ran straight to TikTok and aired it all out, claiming she was trapped in a toxic relationship with him for over 5 years. According to her, she even inspired a lot of his music, yet he hasn't given her a single dime in royalties.
And I said, okay, send what you want to send from your lawyers, and I'll send from mine back. Because, babe, not only are you texting my phone an admission of guilt for everything that you not know that I know the law, I'm gonna keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going, because that's what you kept doing to me. You kept going and kept going and kept going, playing, and I told you to leave me alone. And what did you do? You text my phone talking your shit. So now I'm gonna keep going. Well, y'all could keep calling his phone. I'm not gonna stop. A lawyer cannot gag order me about my own personal life. You are a public figure, sweetheart. I am an influencer. There's that's, you cannot shut me up. Like, do you know your laws? Do you know your laws? Who's on my story, running back to him, babe. Who all this girl is calling his phone. Keep calling it, because I'm not stopping. And one more thing, right? In the 5 years that I've dealt with you, never once have I signed an NDA. So you're going to lose. Listen, you might win a couple of the fights, but baby, I'm going to win the war. Please don't. You think I won't go after you for me being an influence on the songs that you've made over the past couple of years? You think I won't come for that catalog? Play with me. Listen. I want one song on your next album to have any fucking thing to do with me, and promise you on life, because I know you over there sitting that you're cooking the off of this shit I'm putting you through. You like this shit. That's why you texting my phone. You should have, because today I've been quiet. I only post one video, but baby, I'm about to get in the field on.
Future saw all of this going down, and just like everyone expected, he denied and denied some more. He swore up and down that he had never met Gorgeous in his life and accused her of pretending to be his ex just for clout. He even said, "I don't know where this fake ex energy come from. I live a private life, and anything else clickbait, delulu, and messy. Album about to blow up, trust me." But that didn't stop Gorgeous from going in even harder. She came back with even more videos, and this time, she was on the phone with Future himself. During the call, Future kept insisting that he didn't know her, but a lot of people felt like he was only saying that because he knew Gorgeous was probably recording and planning to put it out there. While he kept denying knowing her, she made it clear that she was not the one to be played with. Child, it was a whole mess. She also claimed that Future has been trying to get her page deleted, and that the real reason his next album is about to be fire is because, just like his other songs, it was inspired by her.
Now, he's have my page deleted. So if you know, go follow my other page. But it's like, at the end of the day, babe, I will take this off TikTok and we will go to Instagram with it, okay? I will go to Twitter with it. I will go to ever social. Listen, babe. Who are you playing with?
Bro, don't worry.
Don't text my phone. Don't text. Excuse me?
Bro, I don't know you, bro.
Stop playing. Listen, at the end of the day, I promise you on my life, on my fucking life, on everything in my life. All you had to do was shut the fuck up. All you had to do, you keep on playing with me over and over and over and over and over and over again. You're gonna fucking learn. I promise you. Because I'm gonna fucking teach you. I promise I'm going to teach you. You said album's gonna be fire. Yeah, we know. Thanks to me. Duh. Thank you, gorgeous.
As if things couldn't get any messier, she actually called the cops on Future. She accused him of allegedly getting her page taken down, which she says is her main source of income to support her family.
About that you are a narcissist, psychotic weirdo. You are so pressed. I have you put nanny pressed, literally pressed. You don't give a fuck about me, right? Stop with me. If I'm irrelevant, you don't know me, all this other shit, then why are you letting me bother you? Why? Why are you letting me bother you? You keep trying to take me off the map. You keep trying. I'm going to keep coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back. Like, it's getting annoying. It's really getting annoying. So now when I say, yeah, everybody in support of me, telling my fucking story, go mass report every page, his Apple, iTunes, Spotify account, Pandora account, every account that this man has, because why are you trying to silence me? You're trying to silence me from the trauma that I've been through.
Gorgeous also spilled some tea about the wild things Future has allegedly done over the years to sabotage Ciara's marriage, all because he's still obsessed with her and can't accept that she left him for Russell. Now, Future being pressed over Ciara and Russell isn't shocking to anyone. He's been stuck on her ever since she moved on. In fact, after Ciara left Future, she admitted that she was miserable, crying herself to sleep every night and praying for someone who would truly love her. Future did her so dirty that she thought she'd be single forever. But those prayers got answered because, fast forward to 2016, she married Russell, and by 2017, they were already starting their family.
Becoming a single mom was the start of that.
Right.
And I'd be like crying because I am not in the happiest place and it hurts.
This had Future feeling all kinds of pressed, and he started coming for Ciara and Russell every chance he got. In fact, just before Ciara and Russell tied the knot, Future tried to make Russell look weak by trolling him for agreeing to remain celibate until marriage. This all started after Ciara publicly stated that God told her not to sleep with Russell until they were married. Future clearly wasn't on the same page and tweeted, "God told me something else. He didn't tell me to wait. I guarantee you that." We prayed afterwards, though. After we did it, we prayed that's a true story. But that wasn't the only time he went off. Future also accused Ciara of keeping their son away from him while collecting over $15,000 a month in child support. He vented online, saying, "Oh, see, this B got control problems. I got to go through lawyers to see baby Future for $15,000 a month. I've been silent for a year and a half. I ran out of patience. I just want baby Future, that's all." Ciara wasn't about to let that slide, though. She clapped back by suing him for $15 million and even accused Future of threatening Russell's life. In her lawsuit, she pointed out a post where Future referenced Russell using 2 football emojis, along with his track, Juice, where he raps, "Trying to F my baby mama. Dog, what's up with you? You gonna make me get that heat. I'm pulling up on you." Future didn't take it lying down. He countersued Ciara and basically called her a flop. In court documents, he argued that her career had already been over for years, so there was no way he could have damaged her reputation. Now, child, this man really is P. And as if that wasn't enough, he took another shot at Russell, saying he wasn't man enough and was letting Ciara control him.
Russell Wilson. Like, don't think about it, just say it.
He do exactly what she tell him to do.
I said, how do you feel about the period?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't have no feelings for it. I feel like, goddamn, it ain't no feelings for
Do you
me.
feel like go too far, though?
I feel like he getting caught up
I'm talking about with your son. Do you feel like go too
he
far?
not being a man in that position. Like, he not being a man at that point. Like, you not being a man. You not telling her, "Man, bro, chill out with that on the internet. Don't even talk to him. I'm your husband. You better not even bring Future name up. If that was me, she couldn't even bring his name up. She know that. She couldn't even bring her ex's name up. And I don't care what they gave you, what you don't bring their name up in interviews, don't even do nothing around them. No, don't say nothing. I felt that the fact you'd already been around my kid when y'all started going together, and when y'all first posted the first picture, and I didn't even, and you haven't even talked to me. And then when y'all get married, y'all would be like, she was like, I want you to meet Russell now, man. Y'all already done did all the damage. I don't want to meet him now.
At the time, neither Russell nor Ciara responded to Future's antics. By that point, they were completely over the drama and stopped giving him any attention. In fact, back in 2022, they were spotted leaving Drake's Super Bowl party right after Future took the stage. Initially, Russell didn't say much about the situation, but he later made his feelings clear when he stated that, unlike Future, he actually stepped up as a father to take care of the kids. He made it known that he had no intention of being a deadbeat like Future and wouldn't let any issues with him affect the family he built with Ciara.
And when I walked in the room and I saw, little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, this is going to be my responsibility. God, I remember leaving that night and God saying, God saying to me, raising this child is going to be your responsibility. And realizing, I prayed to God, are you sure this is what you want me to do? Say, son, this is for you.
The first night?
Yeah, the first night. Mm-hmm. This is going to be your responsibility. And was
that scary?
Oh yeah, I think scary just in the sense of, not scary, but it was more so an opportunity. Like, okay, God, this is what you want me to do. This is, stepping in to raise, a child with C and this and that, and realizing that, okay, God, like, I know she's the one for me, but also too, I'm gonna take this responsibility as well. Like, okay, like, and I was ready for that. I was ready to, I love children, as you know, I love kids and everything else, but it was like, man, to help raise a child and everything else, understanding that, okay, God, you're gonna give me this opportunity. What a gift. Even Jesus himself, like, Joseph was a stepdad. I was like, okay, it wasn't biologically his. So I'm like, okay, God, you're gonna give me this opportunity to love the way that you were loved, like to love the way that you want us to love. Well, wait, God, that you want me to. And so then, it's been an amazing journey, obviously, raising 4 kids. And
yeah, y'all have 4 babies.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask the question later, like, y'all done, but damn, bro, you want more?
Of course, more.
So y'all got 4 babies right now. Might be done. What's the best piece of advice you can give us men out there on parenting, on being a father, right? And then also being specific, you said it, at 9 months you're holding him and you're like, yo, God gave you that vision, like, yo, this is gonna be your responsibility. So, like, is there a difference from, how you approach being a father, stepfather, you understand?
No. I think that when you're raising children, right, and you're married and everything else and loving, it's like, you gotta love every single child as if they're yours, right? That's been the greatest gift of raising Future and Sienna and Wynn and now Mora, in 2 months. It's like, man, God gave me that opportunity to raise them and to love them and to care for them and teach them and to love them as every day, that way. And there's no difference. There's no difference in the, I think to me it's the greatest gift, and knowing that that's the responsibility to raise these 4 beautiful children all together in this. And we all come from blended families a lot of times. We all come from different this and that, but it's to be able to be one. And that's been the best part of raising these kids.
During Gorgeous's recent rants about Future, she made similar claims, accusing him of having a long history of treating the women in his life like trash. She even said she had the tea on something he did to one of his exes. And of course, people immediately started speculating that she was talking about Ciara.
Artist, a great artist, but you're a shitty person. So it's like you've built a life off of being this horrible person, especially to women. And so then you get a problem when someone comes calling you out about that you do. Say, right, is these girls, right, these famous girls that y'all be like, oh, they just sat so cute and been so quiet. I got some stories, okay? I know all the tea, literally. Lori involves a grocery store, but the whole internet scrutinize her and literally call her like, you loved that they ate her up and called her this horrible person, gave her this rep. And it's like, no, she was dead. Like, you laid down with her, you produced that baby, and then you want to, oh, well, yeah, I treat you like that. Don't make it okay.
As usual, People have their own opinions, like this person who said, "This girl seems to be harassing Future at this point. She needs to pick up her feelings and move on because it's clear you meant nothing to him. We all saw what type he is. No sympathy from me at all." Another person added, "Ciara and Russell were both raised in traditional households. Both are still close to their still married parents. It makes sense they would naturally come together." Meanwhile, Future, who is still unmarried, was raised by his single mother and has beef with his dad because he wasn't there. Now he has a very high amount of kids and never married any of the moms. It's sad he went on to become his father. But now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about Future getting exposed? Do we really believe he's still hung up on her? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.